Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Well, I caught your attention, didn't I? This is actually a fire that happened probably about 6, 8 months ago. It was over off Fertillion Road, and I can't remember how it was started, but the last 2 days now, I've been watching this, coming in from Hawaii, and it's devastating over there. We've been through Ike that was devastating. They've gone through a massive fire, and a lot of it was pushed by winds. And I was down on the beach today talking to Jim Denny's about the sailboat race, Bolivar Rig Run that's happening this weekend. And we were looking at the wind. It was blowing about 17, 18 mile an hour. And then I went back to the office and was watching some of the Weather Channel on this big fire. 36 people had died, 30 and then 36. And I just saw last night that it was 50 some people, and it's devastating. But, I called Malcolm Como last night, and I said, hey, you see what's happening in Hawaii. I said, we're under a burn ban. Could that happen here? And he said, yeah, I mean, in a roundabout way it could, but we've got a lot of, roads, crossroads and stuff. And so, but he said, David, we're under a burn ban right now and have been. And they had a fire over off Monkhouse several weeks ago that was started, I believe, by fireworks or a campfire. And, right now we're under a burn ban, but that doesn't cover fireworks. And it's two different burn bans. And as of right now, there's not one on fireworks, but please, with the weekends coming up, Labor Day weekend coming up, please don't shoot any fireworks. Imagine a fire starting on the beach and us having a north wind or a southwest wind. And that fire, if we had a front come in or a strong south wind, that fire could have 20 or 25 mile an hour winds pushing it and pulling it. And it would be devastating on Bolivar. We had a southwest wind today. And then I got to thinking, depending on where the fire started, it could actually run almost from one end of the peninsula to the other if we had a southwest or a northeast wind. And so, with everything that's going on, we've got the Bolivar Rig Run this weekend. We have the Labor Day weekend coming up. People are going to want campfires. We have a burn ban in effect. You can't have an open fire or flame, grill, or anything on the beachfront. And so just wanted to let people know about that. Please, don't shoot fireworks. Don't even try. I don't care if we have a north wind blowing at 30 mile an hour. There's a way it could catch. And right now the marshes are dry. I've been by several of them, and where we typically have a little bit of water, there's not any water. And so we've got a lot of marsh that's drying out. I know my yard is in terrible shape. A lot of yards drying out, a lot of marsh drying out, and fields and grass drying out. And we're in probably the worst part of the summer right now, with the heat. And so I just wanted to put it out there that please watch your neighbors. With the heat, check on the elderly people. Make sure if you're on the beach, you drink plenty of water, and please don't have any fires. Even a small one in a pit could be devastating down here because how dry it is. And so, like I said, this is a fire from 5 or 6, I think it was 6 months ago, over off Fertillion Road, maybe a little bit longer than that. But they had one 2 or 3 weeks ago off Monkhouse that went right up to the back of the houses. And you're responsible for your actions. And so if you shoot off fireworks and you start a fire and a house burns down, that's your responsibility. They can press charges against it. And if they know who started the fire department can bill you. When I was talking to Malcolm, they said a gentleman started a fire quite a while ago and admitted to it, and he was billed $28,000. Now, one of the big trucks when I was talking to Malcolm Como, the fire chief with the Port Bolivar Volunteer Fire Department, he said those trucks are billed out at $1,500 an hour. The brush trucks are billed out at $1,000 an hour. And each man on the scene is billed out at $250 an hour. And I asked him, how did you come up with that pricing? And he said, well, we looked at the average of what everyone charges on something like that, and we took that into effect consideration, and that's how we based it on. It's an average of what people are charging. And so the firefighters are volunteer down here. They put their life on the line every time they go out, whether it's a wreck, a house fire, a brush fire, a marsh fire. And so let's keep everyone safe. We do have a burn ban in effect. Please do not shoot fireworks. Try not to grill open flame. It's just right now we're in a real unstable situation as far as the grass and the marsh down here. We're made up, Bolivar is mainly marshland. And when that's dry, if it's not in a tidal area, it dries up. I noticed the ponds going from my house to the lighthouse are dry. Now the water that you see down there is on a tidal flat, and so it comes and goes. But all the ponds, all the stuff on the highway side going to the beach is dry from what I've seen. And so please, with Labor Day weekend coming up, I know everyone's got a few fireworks left. Let's not pop them. Let's save them for another weekend. After it rains, you can go light up the sky and enjoy your time on the beachfront, and just watch your surroundings. So just wanted to bring that up. Like I said, it's I got to watching the Weather Channel on everything that's happening over in Hawaii, and then I got to looking at what we have here and our resources, and we could be in a bad effect if we had a strong wind and a fire. So please, from Team Bolivar, the area businesses, area homeowners, everyone down here, please, no flames, no fires, no fireworks this weekend or until we get a rain and the burn ban's lifted. So anyway, just wanted to bring that up. This is not a fire that's happened around here lately. They did have one, like I said, over on Monkhouse about 3 weeks ago, I believe. No one was injured that I know of. It did get right up to the back of the houses, and so we want to make sure that everyone stays safe down here, and you don't have to worry about a fire or anything, but come down and enjoy our 27 miles of beachfront paradise. We've got the Bolivar 9th annual Bolivar Rig Run this weekend. If you go down Mr. G, which is over across next to the Old Latitude or across from Tiki, get to the beach there, and great viewing from the washout all the way down to Blue Water probably, and even down to Biscayne, because one of the races goes out to the rig, another one goes out to the rig, and then down to the wreck off Rotillion Road. In fact, that's down by this fire here that you're viewing that happened a while back. But come down and enjoy our 27 miles of beachfront paradise here this weekend for the 9th annual Bolivar Rig Run here in Crystal Beach, Texas. It's an awesome sailboat race, awesome captains, and they're up, last time I checked, 49 or 50 contestants. So anyway, we're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, remember, burn ban in effect, no fireworks, but come enjoy our 27 miles of paradise. God bless, and bye-bye.